Hello, and welcome to the presentation of the Cyber Threat Intelligence Extractor tool. As technology evolves, cyber attacks progressively become more sophisticated and innovative. For an organization or a corporation to repel or mitigate an upcoming attack, Cyber Threat Intelligence, or CTI for short, plays a decisive role through the collection, classification, and exploitation of knowledge about adversaries. This gives the defenders the upper hand and allows them to learn and evolve with each intrusion they face. Evidently, having access to accurate and comprehensive CTI enhances the preparedness, attack mitigation, and diagnostic capabilities of an organization. The CTI Extractor tool, developed for Work Package 4 of the ECHO project, is a tool that aims at the extraction, analysis, and correlation of CTI from internal sources. Such sources include, but are not limited to, web servers, database servers, but also network and application logs in general. The CTI Extractor tool presents complete contextual and technical details related to the security events that take place in a monitor system. These details include indicators of compromise and background details, as well as tactics, techniques, and procedures used by the cyber adversaries targeting organizations and their subsidiaries. Powered by a novel machine learning-based algorithm, but also conventional rule-based detection, the tool is able to identify critical threat indicators and present them in a flexible and intuitive web interface for data mining, analysis, and visualization. It also leverages the investigative capabilities of external tools by offering integration with OSINT platforms such as Spiderfoot, but also the malware analysis and intelligence tool also developed for the needs of the ECHO project. Now, we are going to give an overview of the tool's main capabilities. This is the main dashboard of the tool. At the top left corner of the page, we can see the total number of systems currently being monitored and how many of them are online. Right below that, the user is able to see some additional technical information regarding the monitored systems. More specifically, the host name, its IP address, its operating system, as well as some hardware details like CPU type and the amount of RAM. For the actual examination of the events, the user has to select the dates of interest. Instead of a single date, the user is able also to specify longer time intervals, like 7 days or 30 days. Next to the range selection, some interesting statistics are displayed, like the number of sessions for the specified period, the total number of IPs, the number of logs, and the number of generated alerts. In the middle of the screen, there is a graphical representation of the events, and more specifically, the distribution of sessions, logs, and alerts over time, the type of protocols related to the events, the classification of the events according to the MITRE ATT&CK knowledge base, and finally the amount of malicious versus benign events. By expanding a session, the user is presented with information such as the rule that triggered the alert, the timestamp of the specific alert, and also the exact alert message. Also, the red flag at the beginning of the session signifies that the machine learning algorithm classified this session as malicious. The tool also gives the user the ability to map an IP address to a specific geographic location and also provides with location information such as the country, state, city, and ISP provider of a specific IP address. Besides IP geolocation, there is a complete integration with Spiderfoot, which allows a user to check an IP address against external IP reputation services like AbuseIBDB, AlienVault, and many more. The tool is built in a modular way, allowing the easy integration with additional external services in the future, but also it is quite flexible in order to accommodate each user's personal preferences. This concludes the demo of the CTI Extractor tool. Thank you very much for your attention.